beautiful people. My name is Mami Pizzas. Welcome to my new TV show, Talk with Miss Pizzas. In today's episode, I have a very special guest. I don't want to introduce him. I want him to introduce himself to you all.
Thank you, Miss Peters. Firstly, I make children talk. Those who cannot talk, I make them talk. I have the passion to do so. I make those who cannot walk to walk through my plays, the professionalism that I go through, that I engage with the children. I am Elisa Bangla, popularly known as Father of Children worldwide.
Viewers, this is Father of Children. I met this guy over 2 years ago, and I like what he do. I like him with the children all the time. So I know what you do, Edison. So can you tell the viewers more about what she does for kids?
Firstly, Johnny, yes papa. Eating sugar, no papa. Telling lie, no papa. Open your mouth. Anyways, I love children. I help them. I solve problems for children that go through challenges in the classroom, in the community, within their families. I help them. I do the needful. There are children who face challenges in the classroom like dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. I help them go through that smoothly. All the children that I have laid hands on, they have succeeded. And they are growing, they are making progress. Their families are happy. How I wish I could get more children, more support to push through with this. So, once again, I'm Father of Children.
Thank you. So, as a young gentleman like here, some people will be like, you have to be in the office, and you have to be like, how can I say, push through with your dream. But you choose to help children. Why did you decide to go for something like this?
I like the question. I've got so many questions over this centered around the similar thing. I have all the qualifications. I'm very intelligent. I could have gone for, I could have been in chambers, okay, like a lawyer. I could have been in the bank, working in the bank. But unfortunately, that's not my calling. It's not my passion. My passion is to go for children, solve their problems. It's something, when I sleep, at any time where I sleep, I dream. I dream of the kids. I dream of the problems, and I get solutions from the God Almighty. I don't just do it as I feel like. It is God that is directing me to these children. Imagine anywhere a child is that is going through challenges. God just direct me. Even if the child is in the hole, the deep hole, I go there. I locate the child and solve the problem.
Thank you. As you talk, I know I got the passions. I can feel it because I've worked with you so many times. So I want to know what's the story behind this, because everything has a reason. You know, why did you choose this? What's the stories? Maybe something happened that you decide, you know what, I have to help a kid. Or maybe, okay, because of your upbringing, you decide, okay, you know what, because I didn't get it, let me provide this for kids. So what's the story behind this?
At any time I'm on the front of cameras and people asking me where I go, where the passion resonates from. The thing is, I know my story is part of the larger Sierra Leonean or African story, where it resonates with most Africans. Yeah, but mine could be different a little bit, in the sense that my mother left me at 12 when I was just 6 months, when I was just 6 months as a child. She just left. She just went to where nobody could find her. As I speak right now, she's still alive. She left me, I suffered, I went through deep things that I wasn't supposed to do as a young man growing up, as a child growing up. My grandmother took great care of me. She was selling padganats, now in local language, padganats, for able to take care of me. I failed class 1, I couldn't make it class 1 because I had to go. I had no one to support me. I had no one to help me, to train me. I had this problem of dyslexia. That's why I most times go for these people. I had problem of dyslexia. I only had, if only not for this teacher we intervene, we I always consider him as a mentor. We intervene the primary one teacher. or intervene and able to identify the problem I was going through. Like today, I'm not for Tinap, I'm not for Sidom, and they talk to anybody in the world today. That's the fact. And that's what grow this passion to help, to stand for it, to say that no matter where the children are coming from, no matter who they are, no matter what the society, social, economic status, yes, they have the right to be who they want to be. Yes. This wasn't my dream. I wanted to become a lawyer. Yes, but when I look back where I came from, how my story, I shed tears and I said, no, my passion is not to sit in the chamber. My passion is to solve problems for children.
Thank you so much. As you speak, I got a pain from your voice because I didn't went through that, but I know how it feels when you be abandoned by your lover, especially your mom or your dad. That's so painful, so I'm sorry to hear. I know you for a few years, but never got to know the story behind what you did. Because sometimes I'll be like, why is he doing this? He should be doing something more than this, because he's not being paid. This is just something he's doing for free. Yeah. So I hear you talking about, how do you call that sickness that you went through?
Dyslexia.
So can you tell the viewers what's that? Maybe some of them have kids with those problems, but they don't know.
Exactly. You see, the statistics of children, I've carried out research, great research in the country, and I've traveled across the regions, all across the regions, Kenema, Bow, McKinney, you name it. I've traveled just to interact with kids and know how they learn. Dyslexia, 90%, let's just say up on the 100, 90% of children in this country, let's just say 40 or 50% are going through dyslexia. That's for sure. Why I'm telling you this is sometimes it's genetic, some of these problems. Dyslexia is a situation where a child can see a letter, they begin to see the letter, instead of P, it writes them like 9. Instead of 9, it writes them like P. Instead of 2, it writes them like S. You see the letters are just flipping from one step forward. You see the letters like the letters are moving from one step to the other. So maybe you begin, as you watch this, you begin to go through, you beat you begin for the way it arrives. Every time you continue for the beat you begin. No, not beat you begin. Try for a no first. What's not the problem? Maybe your child could be suffering from dyslexia as I speak. Yeah, I went through it. And that problem is something genetic. Most of these parents when they born them begin that they say get this problem. This problem until they go on and on. If you're not able to solve them as a parent, you're not able to solve them to your pikin, or you to yourself when you go up, you're able to solve the problem. Trust me, it affects your pikin. And if it affects the pikin and able to solve it also, now so they go on and on, on and on, on and on. So I think it was my father that suffered from that disability. It is a disability, of course. It's my father that was suffering from it, but now, alhamdulillah, and my children would never suffer from it. So this problem is basically children cannot read, they cannot write efficiently and effectively. They cannot read and write. They see letters in a different ways. They write where they're supposed to write, they write differently. Just like that, it's more of problems in the classroom. Dyslexia is about the brain.
Okay, so do you want me to be honest with you? I think I was sick with this dyslexia. My mom can testify to that. Because when I was growing up, whenever I would have like class with my mom, I'll be seeing that and I pronounce it as ah, because that's how I say it. So sometimes she was shouting at me and be like, so when you were speaking, I just realized that maybe that was the sickness I was suffering from. Maybe up to now, to be honest with you. But for me, I can write very well. But when it comes to reading, I have to take my time to read because I'll be seeing maybe Father of Children. Yeah. But I see different way. That's what it's written there. But I see different way.
Instead of CAP, it's going to be PAC. So, that's how dyslexia affects.
I think I'm disabled when it comes to that area.
It's a great challenge.
Even up to now, it happens to me when I'm ready. So whenever I'm ready, I have to take my time. So just one question before you go. Do you have a timeline that, okay, when you get to this time, I have to stop doing this? Or this is something you want to do for your lifetime?
Yeah, it's lifetime thing. Because since I've grown a passion for it, it's going to be on and on. Even if I die, I want to leave a legacy that even my children that I will bear, they should take on.
That's exactly the question I want to ask. That do you want to see your kids do what you do? Because I know the passion you get. We push you to like teach your kids to continue what you started, and I hope we get a lot of therapy when it comes to what you're doing and see how best they can help us. Look at me right now. I just realized I'm suffering from
dyslexia,
and I have to work on that. You're gonna get a section with me and see how best you can. So I know a lot of us out there just learned that we are suffering from this. It's not eyesight problem. It's called dyslexia.
It's dyslexia.
So thank you so much. I'm so happy that you honored my invitation, and I'm looking forward to having
a pleasure
interview with you and see how best we can maybe invite some kids and see how best they are like success stories. See those that suffer from dyslexia and how they how can I say
maybe get their
went
stories.
through it, and maybe they are okay now and stuff like that. So I'm happy, and I'm so blessed you're here. Guys, this was my special guest I was telling you about, and I hope all of you enjoyed the show. Thank you so much. See you on the next episode. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Talk with Miss Peters. Follow me on Facebook, Talk with Miss Peters. On TikTok, Talk with Miss Peters. Instagram, Talk with Miss Peters. Thank you so much. I love you all.